Hello, everybody. Oh, how we doing? How we doing? Oh, Hermit, that is fantastic news. Also, hello, B. Let me just go say hello to everybody. So, Shelley, if you're still here, hello. Have a good sleep. Hello, Pi. Welcome in. Kenny, hello. Hello, B. Hope you're well. Yeah, Hermit, that's fantastic news. Skyrim VR without mods is complete garbage. Complete garbage. I don't understand how a company as big as Bethesda could release not just a mod, but a standalone version that you have to buy separately, and it's such a pile of garbage. But if you mod it, it's great. It's very confusing. Can't see the game. I know. This is where we're at right now. Oh, Hermit, you got it again. How do you keep getting that one? Hubs managed to get into the map and was freaking out because he couldn't exit it. Oh dear. He's one of them, huh? Side effect, Skyrim VR runs off an older build of Skyrim, so be mindful that downloading mods... Yeah, when you're modding it, you have to look for the mods that are specifically for Skyrim VR, because a lot of them are for Skyrim Anniversary Edition and later editions, and they won't work in the VR edition. Because again, why make one edition of a game where you can make 8? Utterly ridiculous. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Welcome in. So tonight, my goal is to get these going. The thermal propulsion rockets. Congrats on 800. What? Hey, what? I've hit 800? What? Hang on, where's my phone? Oh my god. I've been sitting around like 795, 798 for months. Because I would get people following, and then people would unfollow, and then I get follows and unfollows. I assume, most of the unfollows were bots, but who knows. Oh, hey, bang on 800 followers. Hell yeah. Also, hello, creature. Still think it's hella cool. Yeah, it is. Fun fact, Payday 2 has been updated to reduce... Thank you, Lanky. Reduce the size from 90 gigs to 32 gigs, and VR works for it natively. Wow, okay. It is legitimately a great time to get into Payday 2, VR or not. You know, that's one of those games that I always thought, like, you know, that's not for me, it's interesting, but if it's got good VR, I am a sucker for good VR games. Follows and unfollows is such a thing, it's fine. I am a creature. Hello, Felix, you are. Time to unfollow and bring it back under 800, you bastard. It's worth a try at the very least. Sounds like it, yeah. Also, hello, Garden. How are you? Yeah. Tonight, we're doing these. Which means we have to do all the constituent parts as well. So, this is now up and running. And 3 VR games, Skyrim, Green Hell, and House Flipper. I can give you a lot of recommendations, Hermie. Hit me up on Discord. I'll give you a lot of recommendations. Pulls fingers out of nose, huh? Garden, is the fingers in your nose relevant to anything, or is that just the mood today? Happily, Hermie, happily. Alright. So. Yeah, right, I had this prepared already. So we need many constituent parts to get this up and running. And I've decided this is where we're doing it. This valley, this is where we're building all of this stuff for the next part. This whole valley, its entire existence is to create the propulsion rockets. So every factory that's making a part of it is going to be here. It's an answer. Alright, Garden, fair enough. Fair enough. I believe we got Batman Arkham with the headsets. Ah. PC VR is the way, but there are some decent, like, standalone games on the Quest store. There's a few that I really, really wish would get brought over to Steam, because I'd love to stream them, and streaming from a Quest, like natively from the Quest, is a pain in the neck, but PC VR is super simple. Yeah, definitely talk to Gummy about Quest being finicky. Yes! Look, time back to work for me. Thanks for popping in, Felix. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Quest 3, nice. Okay, yeah, I can definitely help you out with that Hermie. All right, so this is now good to go. This drone brings in the circuit boards. We've got extras of these coming in from that station, which is up there. They're making the computers. They're in the computers. Today's been real big no energy day that I have just been trying to chug through, and I have a hit of big social spoon and energy wall. That's fair, Garden, that's fair. Please don't feel like you have to chat while you're here. Feel free to just hang out. One second. Okay. Naps are unbelievable. Have you had one today, Kenny? Hello, Fashion. How you doing? Good to see you, mate. I've been lurking your recent streams, Fashion. Loving the face cam, mate. Loving the face cam. So, this is part one of making these bloody propulsion rockets, right? So this is just one component. One component. Lurking the face cams. Yep. Just say you want to kiss me? Stop. Oh my god. But also, because I've increased the amount of these that I was going to be making, which means we could actually increase the output of these as well, just because we can. And I think we should. It's going to impact these, though. Thanks, Pi. Getting that in early, huh? I'm getting crazy compliments for the beard, right? It's a pretty good beard, man. It's a pretty good beard. Did one earlier and was robbed of it? Hang on, Kenny, what? You did one earlier? Oh, yeah. I did see that in the chat, but I didn't hear it because I didn't have my headphones on yet, so ha 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 ha. He's just a little guy. Okay. I could... How many of these have we still got? I could increase the output of these, which will help. If a fuse goes off and nobody hears it, did it really go off? That's when you start to panic. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. No worries. A little guy, but we're normal men. We're just innocent men. Yeah. Manly cat men. Yeah. We have sexy Leon over here. Where? Is he in the room with us right now? So I'm just gonna put that there so I remember what I want to do with that. Get yourself a bomber jacket. I quite like bomber jackets, but I've never tried one on. Hey, flaming cat. Okay, so that's going to be fine. They need 10. It's fine. Okay, I'm going to get... Hello? Right, that. Clear that. We're going to do it into a container. Storage container. Cool. Damn it, it's broken. Fuck. Fine, I'll hook that up to that. Get out of the kiln. You absolutely have the style for it. Do I? Interesting. Oh, get out of the kiln. I get it. I get it. Because of the red. I get it. Also, that's a bit far away. Hello, camera. Okay, cool. Right. I'm trying to make him emo for a year. Do the lights have a flavour? I'm going to go with no. First we get Leon. Ah, shucks. Yeah, the printer one, I'm really, really, really happy with how that one turned out. That one was so much effort. Your favourite flavour is orange, sometimes green. I'm partial to blue. You look so good, you nailed it. Thank you. It was so worth the effort. Ugh. Alright, okay. I've got to fucking focus. What do we build first? There's so many parts to this. Hello. Bilingual. Gum without stash. Yeah, I shaved. I shaved this morning. I keep wanting to call you drummer because that's how I knew you before. Why focus when yap is abound? I'll try and do both. I'll try and do both. You look like I look like Germa again. He's got a much longer face than I do. Like, and like my jaw's crooked too. Like my jaw sort of goes like that. His doesn't do that. You're both a drummer and a bassist. Cool, so drummer is still accurate then. Love it. Anyone in a band here? Not me, no. Obviously haven't seen his greedy grinner then. His what? You're in a band? Yeah, you've mentioned. That's cool. That's awesome. Okay. All right. Like, if I just tell this I want it to be like 0.2 or even 1. No. Have performed with bands, but not in a band myself. Yeah, Felix has sung with bands. Have you played the new Halo? Combat... not Combat Evolved. Is it Combat Evolved? No, Combat... Campaign Evolved. No, I haven't. How is it? I haven't touched it. Maybe we do this bit next. Because I've got these being made. So we have these being made. Do not treat it like Halo, treat it like a silly indie game. Really? You also haven't been blessed by Germa Cortana yet. Do I want to be? Absolutely hemorrhaging points when I should be saving them for my sub runs out. Yes, you should, because apparently you're lucky enough to get it 30 days on the dot. I don't know how you did that. Holy fuck, they made Cortana look like Germa. Oh, yes, I have seen some screenshots. It's so strange. I find it fascinating that over the years, from the very first iteration of Halo, she just keeps changing in every iteration and changes further and further away from what she originally looked like. It's very strange. Golden Derp knows his father's nearby and defrosts accordingly. Defrosts. Fuck, that reminds me. Felix, oh. Do you remember ages ago I did a one-off stream of when ski lifts attack and you did like a frosty version of Derp? Yeah. I need that. Halo 1, 2, and 3 was pretty understandable. It was. The technology was improving with every iteration. And yet they won't make her ungodly curvy, so really I'm the real joke here. Quality changed, but held a similar style. Yeah, that's it exactly. Quality changed from 1, 2, and 3, but her overall style just seemed to get refined. Then after that, they started changing it. We're called the motherfucking Brigadiers. I'm joking, we're called Defrost. Actually called Defrost. Cool. Where do you guys perform? Do you record? I'm fascinated. And like, what genre do you play? Yeah, see, look, using these, right? Using storage containers is a really good way of seeing what your overproduction is. Because if I just connected that straight to there and there, this would go down to meet those requirements. But then when you use these containers, I found if you use like 2 containers really close to each other in the same chain, it just breaks. Do you play the fiddle? Cortana from the Halo TV show is the horror show we pushed down in a deep dark box, never showed to the world. I refuse to watch that show. What a train wreck. What a train wreck. What a garbage show. And not just as a Halo show. Even if the games never existed, it's a really bad sci-fi show. But as a Halo interpretation, terrible. Garbage. Watched the first episode and turned it off. Yeah, exactly. Damn, tell us how you really feel. All right, settle in. New metal, even though the genre died in 2004. A genre never dies if you don't let it. Well, okay, snob. Yeah, for a few things, I am a snob, Kenny. I am a snob. The very first scene actually fucking annoyed the shit out of me. New metal never dies. Exactly, Kenny. New metal never dies. Yeah, I watched the first episode of the Halo series. I went, none of these characters are right. They've put all the lore in a blender. It doesn't even look that good. Why does he keep taking his helmet off? This is garbage. And then I just looked up a synopsis of how the rest of it goes, and I was so annoyed. They had the random soldiers shooting the warthog gun at the elites. Nothing happens. The bullets bounce off them. Yeah, it was stupid. Master Chief picks up the gun and suddenly he's instant killing them. Yeah. Red vs. Blue is the only Halo show. Yes. Yes. A genre dies when the last one's fire and their heart goes out. Yeah. If they just animated it, no one would be as mad. If they'd just gotten it right, it's not like there wasn't a wealth of information to feed from to get it right. It's got to be that same situation as with the Borderlands movie, where no one on the team had played the game. They just knew some of the details and words and places and names. So proud to have never played the video game that I'm making a show about. Yeah, exactly. It's dumb. It's so dumb. First band was in 2003 called The Plumfuck. It existed for 2 days, never recorded anything. Incredible. Grab any Halo 3... any 3 Halo YouTubers from the community and suddenly you have the best references for any dumb question you have. Yeah. Yeah. It's not that hard. I did see an interview with one of the creators, one of the people behind the Halo show, and they said they wanted it to appeal to fans as well as non-fans. It's like, but you've done that thing where you've pissed off the actual fans by making it so different, and none of it makes any sense to a non-fan, so it's terrible to any audience. It's not like there wasn't going to be a built-in audience for the show if they made it right? Fuck the non-fans, they don't understand it in the first place. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you already have an established audience, people who are chomping at the bit for something, why would you not make it for them? Thought Halo YouTubers were busy complaining about strange kids playing on their porch. You could do two things. Plumfuck was basically an experimental band, but if you could go deep, it was like punk and rap. Punk and rap? I still don't know how we did that. Punk and rap. Interesting. Interesting choices. Alright, how am I going to do this? Because I need to know how much to plug into this to get a higher output. I'm going to have to disconnect that. And then maybe it'll let me do this. I go here. Storage container. No, it's still... There still must be a container somewhere in the chain that's messing this up. So... Alright. Copy, paste, there. What if I want, like, 5? What do I want to double the output? Okay, so to double the output, that's not even the right recipe. What the... It is the right recipe. What am I talking about? So I'll need 5 of these, so I'd need double of this. That's doable. That's doable. We have enough capacity for that. That's doable. These, we'd need twice as many of them. We could do that. We'd increase the output from there. This is all fine. That will just build on the fly. Yeah, okay. So then the problems become... These, we've got plenty of those. Oh, actually, we don't have double of those, though. It's all right. Can fix that later. Fix that later. 3 members, you, a guy named Nick, and a girl named Helen, who was in it at the time, okay? It was like rap, but with punk beats and more. That's... Sure. I would even argue, if they wanted the live-action part, they could legit just do UNSC versus the Insurrectionists. Yeah, they absolutely could. If they wanted to not do a story from the games. There are so many good stories from the Halo universe that would look fantastic when either animated or acted. People would be more hyped by a bunch of ODSTs doing gangster ODST things against space terrorists, and then you have the early iteration of a Spartan appear in the background like a side story, and boom, you have your Spartan reference. Yeah, if you do it early enough, they are no taller than adults, so you don't even have to find abnormally tall freak. Yeah, and cosplayers have built convincing Master Chief costumes where the person inside is only like, 5'9", but they look the right height and the feet work properly. They look like they're the right size. So surely if somebody in their basement with a box of scraps can do it and a bunch of 3D printers, surely a production company could do it as well. 5'9", didn't know you cosplayed. Am I 5'9"? I'm 178 centimeters, 179 centimeters, which is like 5'8". I don't know. Shut up, Lanky. Probably lift you on my shoulders and have an okay time. That's 5'8", 5'9". Yeah, okay. even on that note, you don't need to go too crazy into the cosplay depiction with the Spartan armor. A lot of early Spartan stuff was very much just black and blocky. And camera work, camera trickery, forced perspective. This is all stuff that has been done in the film industry for decades. You only ever made 3 songs, cutting avocados because they don't have any feelings, space terrorists, waiting for her. I think we also did a song called 6 foot 5 inches. Cutting avocados because they don't have feelings is a fantastic song name. Years of practice and skills and lots of people jump in for free. Yeah. 30 minutes and we're yet to see Satisfactory. Thanks, Halo. This is Satisfactory. What are you talking about? There you go. I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is math. Also, I so knew you were going to do that. Kind of lied. We existed for 2 weeks. Between those 2 weeks, I recorded everything. Okay. That's slightly different from what you said before. Alright, so. If I force this... Like, what's 0.89 times 2? Actually, I just say I want the output to be 5. Cool. Okay, good. That'll do. Because I want the output of this to be 5. There we go. That'll do. Okay, so it means the output for this needs to be 15. Yep. Okay. So that's going to need to be 4. It's so useful having the containers in the flow, but they break it, and that's really frustrating because it's such an easy way of seeing how much overproduction you have. I don't think there's any way of like forcing the machines to run at full capacity unless you do something with the outputs on this in this program, which is a little annoying. But whatever. Before we chose the name Cutting Avocados because they don't have any feelings, the title was almost the same, but instead of cutting avocados, it was throwing lemons. So it was throwing lemons because they don't have any feelings. That's good too, but the avocado one is better. The avocado one is definitely better. Right. You know what? Those are done. I'm going to remove that. There we go. There we go. Now it's showing me everything in the chain that I need. Okay. Do we have enough there? Surely not. Oh, it's... Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. You. Okay. All right. So that's going to need to be ramped up a bit, but that's fine. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Then it's increased the amounts of these that I need. Good. Good. Should I find a recording of that song, Gummy? Yeah, why not? You're on the Discord, right? You chuck it up in the music section of my Discord. Alright. Cool. That's sorted. That's going to... Is that going to break? Hey, didn't break. Cool. You don't have Discord. Oh, okay. I mean, if it's on YouTube or something, whisper me the link. I'm curious. Alright, so... These, we're going to transport by drone to here. These we're going to build locally. These we're already making locally. Okay, let's focus on this then. So we're going to need to make this entire back end. See, you need a website? No, I don't. How would a website help in this situation? Math is math? What? The math is mathing. Have a forum, no need for anyone to download a whole new app, just send you something. Or I can use the already existing forums that are Discords. Then I don't need to make anything or pay for anything. Alright, so we need iron, coal, and copper. Right. Iron, coal, and copper. Where the hell am I? Where am I? There. Or a Google form where you can insert GIFs. True. True. www.gumballingitstitchyourmum. Don't have to do squat when Discord exists. Exactly. While it still does, anyway. Alright, so. Right. We have iron over here that's not being used. We have copper that is, and copper that is. They're both accounted for too, so they're not going to help. Is that copper? What's that? Iron. Damn it. Damn it. How much do I need? I need only 200 copper. That should be doable. Only 200 copper. Maybe I just make a drone for that as well. How quickly I've given up on the trains for everything mantra. Wait, no, there's copper directly underneath this place. Dodoy. Alright, so we train in that iron. How much iron do I need? I need 210. Easy. And then coal. Coal. Coal is over there. I think that's the nearest coal in this region. There's those, but they're accounted for. There's that one, but that's going to be a pain to get down here. I think it's going to have to be that one. And that one I can use a train for. I can train it straight across this this area, right through, like, where am I? Yeah, right through here. Easy. Easy peasy. Actually, I could even grab some of that iron and bring it over. And that copper. I could just make one train here that brings coal, copper, and iron over to here. And then we can use these for something else. What else are we making in this production chain? Is there anything else that needs copper? Yeah, that does. That needs copper sheets. That needs... Oh, that's already getting the copper it needs. That's fine. That's getting its copper from elsewhere. Oh, yeah. We're going to need buttloads of copper powder. Okay. Waiting for You was an early instrumental made with a MIDI, which I don't know if was new at the time. It wasn't that punky. MIDI's been around since the, like, early 90s. Hi, Gum. Hope you have an amazing stream. Thank you, Danny. Well, you're up late, Danny. Have a good sleep. So, for the copper powder, I can use these and train in the rest of what I need. Yeah. Okay. So. So we build these. We make 2. It's going to need a landing pad for that. We'll build these 2 on site. That is here nearby. Cool. It doesn't need train stations then. What else are those used for? Literally just this. I can build this into the factory for these. Okay. MIDI controllers have been around for eons. They really have. I know it's bad. Have a good sleep, Danny. What have I built there? The higher level of miners are available to me now. Mining Mark III. Right, they require some stuff that I haven't built quite yet. Because I'm just thinking, right, if I replaced, like, this one with a higher tier of miner, it would produce enough that I wouldn't need to use this one. Now, we're going back to plan A. Train station over here to get that, and that over there. Easy peasy. I love when I can tell Gum skips a joke because he desperately wants this channel to stay PG. Oh, MIDI is so old, even I wouldn't wheel its mum. Jesus, Kenny. Okay. Yep. So we're going to make 5 of them, 2 of them, build them up a level, build the other shit underneath it. Yeah, okay. So, where do I make the next stage of this place? That's the thing, Fashion. Like, in my videos on YouTube, I keep them pretty PG. I occasionally say shit in my videos. That's about it. Because I know there's a lot of people who watch my videos with their kids, which is really sweet. So I try to keep them PG. My streams, though, like, I swear a lot more than this. Like, a lot. But I try to tone it down a bit, but I allow myself a few on stream, you know. Was I PG in the one contractors video I was in? Wait, you bleep? Yeah, I bleeped you. Partly because I just think that's really funny. Being around my nephew, I was banished from a lot of words, so I just defaulted to saying penis, which is apparently PG. Well, yeah, it's just a body part, right? It's all about context. You know, saying penis is an expletive. It's fine, but call somebody penis face, that's not so fine. Only funny when I can curse. It's my greatest virtue. Greatest virtue and greatest curse, eh? Nothing funnier than dropping a large amount of cake and going, oh, penis. It is very funny. Because it's a funny word. Hey? Spill a drink and exclaim, oh, vas deferens. That's going to confuse some people. Maybe I should build up. Maybe I should build the next tier up and just make, like, instead of building it around this valley, just build it up. My greatest curse is I keep wheeling mum somehow. Funny when he goes to school and starts responding to things the teacher told him to do with oh penis. Definitely. Definitely. Also, build up until Ada says nope. I could do that. When my daughter was about 1.5, about 2, was the first time she was in the room with somebody who just accidentally said fuck in front of her, and she said it very loudly, which made me immediately start giggling, which gave her the wrong impression that it was a good thing to say because it made Daddy laugh. Just kids swearing makes me giggle so much, especially if they don't actually mean it, if they're just parroting the word. That makes me laugh really hard. No, Felix, you're probably inferring the right thing, I'm going to be honest. You did it, she was not happy? Or Ada, did she, of course she would have a line if you build up too high in the sky, of course she would. Kid swearing is a blessing. Sister gave the nephew 1 swear a day rule once he turned 8. Oh my god. Oh, Death Switch, that link doesn't work. Let me get you a new one. I keep meaning to fix that after stream and then just completely blanking on it. Gotta go find the Waiting For You song. Okay. This stream is complete chaos. Hang on. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Invites. Where are they? Invite to server. Copy. Okay. We were driving down the road. My windows are down. And he goes, Uncle Fashion, I'm using my one swear word. Pokes his head out the window. Would you fucking move? That's gold. That is gold. My we were babysitting one of my goddaughters once, and she was, I think she would have been between 8 and 10, I think. And we were playing Mario Kart, and she sort of leaned over to me, and she's like, Evan, can I swear? I'm like, around me, go for it. And she went, I'm so fucking annoyed that you beat me in that race. And like, it's like, okay, cool. Don't make a habit of it. Don't tell your mum, but that's cool with me. We got to her parents' house when I was dropping her off. The first thing she did, she ran up to her mum and goes, Mum, guess what? Evan let me swear. Her mum just looks at me and goes, oh, did he? Oh, my God. Everyone close your ears. He forgot to call himself Gum. Look, it worked better for the story because she called me by my actual name. Next, she learns about snitches get stitches. You can whisper a swear 100 feet from a toddler and they'll scream it for a week. They just know. They really do. They really do. She's uninvited from your birthday? No. No. She's a sweetheart. Yeah, you know what? I think I am just going to build upwards for this. Dude, there's something pure about a kid swearing and it used correctly. Yeah, there is. Yeah. We're building up. I've made a decision. We're building up. This is going to be a... Oh, wait, no. Do I want to spread them out? Damn you, indecision. Because I kind of like the idea of, like, factories dotted around the edges of this canyon. Why should I have kids of my own when I can just give a young child a plastic whistle and let the auditory chaos ensue? Walking through shops, my nephew goes, oh, wow, she's fucking... Oh, my God. How old is this nephew, Fashion? That's concerning. Do I build it here? Yes. Okay. He's 8. I'm beside myself in embarrassment as she turns around and smiles at him and me. Dude's a little Rizzler. Incredible. Also, it's funny, like, most of my friends' kids call me Evan, because, you know, that's my name. One of my mate's kids, I've known him since he was born, and he's always called me Evan, but then once I started doing YouTube and streaming, he started calling me Gumstitch, and now he just refers to me as Gum. And I think that's very fun. Okay, we're doing it. We're going to build it here. We're going to build it here. Decision is made. If I think about it any longer, I'm not going to get anything done. I forget your name on the weekly. That's fine, Kenny. You barely refer to me as anything other than, hey, you got us killed, idiot. It's a real issue. It's fine. That's why you make up a new one every stream. Your niece has 4 swearing jars right now. They're all full. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, because you do. I swear I'm trying. Yes, you do, Felix. Yes, you do. And I'm quite okay with that. Let's put that there. Okay. All right. So this one, right? This one is going to be for making these, right? So I'm going to have these. Maybe I should make these elsewhere and train them here. No. We're going to have these as part of this factory. It's going to be on this cliffside. Then we'll build that further around the valley. I have decided it is so. Kia ora. Felix is on a mish. When he was 4, he was walking home with a guitar. There was a guitar performer he watched earlier that day, and while walking the same way as him, he goes, "I liked listening to your music." She says, "Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you to say. What are you going to do now?" And he goes, "I'm going to go home and take a nap." He says, "Yeah, nap sounds good right now." And the little shit says, "Do you want to take a nap with me?" Wow. Better keep an eye on that one. That's trouble. That's trouble. Actually, doubly so if they're related to you, Fashion. New name stream is going to be him taking the puppet off the hand and replacing it with a mini doll with a durry. Oh my god, maybe. I'm already making bets with the family. Either he pulls 400 girlfriends by 30, or... Okay. So it's going to be 2 of those. And all of this. Okay, so... Yeah, I should make all this on site. So that's, what's that? 5, 7, 12? Yeah, so 12 of them. 21. Man, that needs a lot of shit. Added my build in the crafty game section. Hope you like it. Oh, thank you. I'll check that out after stream. Always love seeing people's builds. He's so incredibly sweet to the girls he likes at school, and he gets mad at me when I call them all his girlfriend. Oh my god. Bless. Okay, so go 2.5 of them. Which I could do that. I could just like roll that up to 2.5. No, it's fine. I'll input too much. It's fine. It reached where Ada said, "No, bad pioneer." Nicely done. I will do that eventually. This particular part of the factory is going to need to be bigger than I thought it did. Mind you, I'll rock up to pick him up, wearing my work uniform, aviators and big cowboy hat, and every one of the girls goes, "Oh, your uncle is so cool," and he gets embarrassed by you. And then I say, "So which of these nice girls did you give the flowers to today?" And he gets very shy. Aww, how cute. Yeah, fashion, yeah. Sounds about right. You attend your niece's school was like Spec Ops Uni? Oh, in your Spec Ops Uni. I see, okay. Alright, okay. I'm actually going to move this onto my other monitor so I can continue to see this without having to switch back and forth. I can't see my stream now, but I can see chat. I'm just going to have to assume that the stream is fine. So this one's going to be a bit of a tower. This one's going to be a bit of a tower, I think. Maybe we put all the smelting elsewhere. Huh? What's the issue? Oh, Jesus Christ. You all suck. You all suck. I thought something had gone terribly, terribly wrong. Anyway, messing with your sign of love. No. Bless. The issue is in the middle of the screen. The letters G-U-L-L-I-B-L-E. Ah. Okay. Should we make the foundry down here? Gum, do look now. I sent you a very funny meme. Okay, well. If you sent it. Where, Felix? Also, I need to plug my phone in. Let's picture the outside of his house. One of my mates did that once. It was like 10:30 at night or something. And he just messaged me, knock, knock. And it was a photo of the outside of the place I was living at the time in, like, bathed in a headlight. And it was the headlight of his motorcycle. And I'm like, what the shit? So I quickly ran outside and he was gone. Apparently, he had ridden to where I lived, pushed his bike, turned off his bike, pushed his bike up to my front door, taken the photo, pushed the bike back out the driveway, then started it and left and sent me the photo like an hour later. Standing outside in the rain with a boombox, except it's blasting incomprehensible static. You answer the door, I'll answer it for you. I aspire to such chaos. I had to give him props. It was very funny. It was very, very funny. I was a little disappointed, though, because, you know, I would have liked to actually see him, but okay, sure, whatever. Messaged a friend the back of his car at 5 a.m. one morning. Oh, Felix, you and I have done exactly this prank. Almost as good with your phone number and address being printed on a blanket. Oh, I know. Doing delivery for work around the corner for him. Okay. What the hell am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, so we'll make those 7 of them, 3 of them. Okay. Wait, what prank do we pull? Oh, the one where I just... Yeah. So, like ages ago, just after Felix got out of hospital, we were voice chatting, and I was like, "Hey, hang on." I turned on my camera and I put my phone like over there, and then sat down at the desk so Felix could take a screenshot that made it look like he was sitting on my couch. But I think we posted that in my Discord, right? Yes, for context, we live in different countries. Yes. And Daneski was, I think, the first to see it. I was just like, Felix, what the fuck? You're meant to be resting. What are you doing going to Australia? Good times. Australia's resting. All right. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, no. I'm getting so little done tonight. This is just what's happening. Hang on. No. Horizontal momentum. Thank you. Keep fucking him up, chat. You wanted to do things? I was trying to, yeah. That was the general gist of the stream. I say as I'm midway through not writing my script. Script? Alright. Where does that go? Oh, perfect. Right there. Okay. Right there. Cool. Found the song. Cool. Correct, madam. Thank you very much. I do not run a brothel. That can go to... Let's just embed that in the rocks. Terrible time. Is it going to show? Oh, dear. Have you seen the Venom meme? Probably not. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's going to be... How many of those can I fit? That's 10, 15. Can I fit 15 of these here? Probably not, so this is going to need to be extended out a bit. That gave his rival skin an absolute fucking dump truck. I've seen that! Is that the meme? Don't even play Rivals and I've heard about it. Yeah! You know what audience they're trying to attract, kind of like how Blizzard pretended they didn't win early Overwatch. Yeah. And then they did the complete 180. It's like, oh, we're so sorry. We didn't think people would be offended by giving the female characters very large butts. So we've reduced the size of the butts. Sorry, everybody. It's like, sure. It was just a loop. A loop of what, drummer? Oh, the time signature for your song. So, if I need them to be 3 of them, 7 of them, 5 of them. They also make Captain America's comically large bulge smaller. That's funny. They knew the fans were gonna want to wheel. Insert any character, especially the turret. A loop of a beat and some MIDI instruments. Okay. Cowards, right? Like it, cowards. The female and the homosexual male gaze deserves attention as well. So, I need... Actually, those two could be on the one floor together. Hmm. Did someone say homosexual male gaze? Yes. Wheel is a great new verb. Thank you for adding that to my lexicon. Kenny is great to hang around with if you want to pick up new verbage. Actually, if I make this this floor, actually, I think it's just going to be 3 of these. I'm going to be so honest. It's just going to make motors. Oh, Letterkenny is fantastic. It is so funny. It is a real show now. It's been a real show for a long time. And it's so good. How many of these did I want? 3. 12 seasons finished, now a spin-off called Shorzy that's 5 seasons in. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. What are these making? These are making motors. And that, and that, and that. And one of them's only making 33%. Is that the correct amount? 5, 10. I need 11.67. So we'll dial this one up to... Actually, you know what? We're going to round it up to 7. Okay. Yeah, drummer, whisper them to me on Twitch. I'll have a listen after stream, or possibly tomorrow. He said the thing? No. No one said the thing. No one said the thing. Type something into stream? Why? I am now immediately suspicious. Oh, it's so that you could find my username, right? Okay. Something. You've all made me paranoid now. You've all made me fucking paranoid. And now gaslighting fashion? Good, maybe you'll catch better stuff and hunt that way. Wow. Paranoid, I hardly know them. You know, that could be a really good joke if it's like paranoid, I hardly know those people behind you or something. There's a joke there. There's a joke there. Gaslighting isn't real. You made it up because you're insane. Honestly, you sound crazy right now. Oh, shit. Thanks for letting me know. That's a relief. What the fuck am I doing? So now those, 7 of those, 5 of those. Okay. Because they need all the same materials. I know 2 people named Para. They can't decide if they are parasites or paranoid. Why not both? I rage baited myself with that one. Holy ick. Made that joke last year. You don't remember though. Parody's nuts. Oh my god. Okay. What's that? 1, 2, 3. So gap of 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. I'm just enjoying the environmental environmental storytelling. Fuck me. Environmental sound design of the wind in this area. They don't say Aldi like we do. They say Aldi for some reason. Government discovered Americans pronounce Aldi wrong. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. Aldi. Aldi is correct, weirdos. No, it's not, you freak. There's also a subsect of American pronunciation that pronounces alcohol as alcohol. That one really bothers me for some reason. Alcohol. They hated Jesus because he spoke the truth. I empathize now. Wow, comparing yourself to Jesus. Pretty sure that's blasphemy. I don't actually care. Alcohol. You said that and I completely forgot how to say that word. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't believe in no fucking book. Gonna tell me what to do. You're an atheist? Me too. Okay, this could actually be an interesting looking building. I'm kind of making it up as I go along. But... so we need 7 doing one thing, and 5 doing the other. They're both taking all the same ingredients. Reminds me, I once had some Jehovah's Witness knock at my door asking if I'd be interested in joining the faith. I'm agnostic because how can I not believe in a literal God like myself? Ha 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 ha. Alright, both sets of these need all the same ingredients, so we're just going to line them up back to back. Back to back to back to back. And... yeah. Yeah, okay. I informed them that I am a believer of Cthulhu, the ocean daddy, and I'm just waiting for him to drown the world in his ocean goodness. They asked if I was aware that Cthulhu is from a book, and I smiled at them and said, "Isn't your beliefs from a book?" Holy shit. Oh, don't be silly. Cthulhu is just from a book. It's like... look, believe what you want. I choose not to. These are going to be alternate steel rotors. Reading is for dweebs anyway, that's why the Pope looks dumb. New religion, Gumstitchianism. It just rolls off the tongue, right? It just rolls off the tongue. New religion, Satisfactism. Yep, okay, that is a church I can get behind. That is a church I can get behind. Okay, so they're all going to be inputting from there. Read that as fascism, and I was like, let's not. Yeah, let's not. Sounds like Scientology. Satisfactism? I guess it kind of does. I guess it kind of does. Now, I will say, Gumstitchian satisfactism. Oh my god. Does it require satisfying my wife? I mean, that's really up to you and her. This one's going to be rotors. No, this one's going to be... What are they called? Stators. This one's going to be stators. You can give me much less money, but still some money. And just like that, I can tell you that you're a good boy way quicker. That's funny. Insert jokes I'm not nearly ballsy enough to make here. Yeah. Look, fair's fair. I am an atheist. I don't believe any of the religions. However, I don't see a need to denigrate any of the religions on stream right now. However, Gumstitchian satisfactism, that's something I could get behind. Can I begin the Holy Crusade? Yes. Lead the Holy Crusade against those who decry Satisfactory, but claim that Factorio is the superior factory sim. Oligarchical nepotist. Except Scientology. Fuck Scientology. Yes. The most culty of the cults, yeah. Fashion, I have no idea why that was... What? I have no idea why that was caught by the... That's so weird. That's fine. That's really confusing. If that crusade is in the form of a kebab into my hands, then yes, I'd love a flat white. Can somebody get on that immediately? Get those things to Felix, please. Is it the invite them to your stream? I don't know. That's really weird. I don't know why that was caught by the bot. That ain't my job. Well, it's somebody's job now. I'm making it someone's job. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Oh my god. Saucism? Sauce the sausage, please. Okay, that could be another tenant. If you don't praise Vegeta as your god, what are you even doing with your life? It's your job, bucko, provided for the acolytes. No. That's not how this is working. There's delegation. There's going to be some delegation here. What's the point of being the leader of a cult if you can't delegate to other people? As the god of Cheetoism, all of you'll have to try one of each Cheeto flavor to be a member. Man, how would you even find all of them? As High Priest, I have utmost faith that our Lord works in straightforward and excellent ways. Delegation is a fancy word for slaves. Hey, I didn't say slaves. I didn't say slaves. That's your choice of verbiage, not mine. And he finds my offerings amusing. Indeed. Oh my god, Gum, did you know I'm a rhino? Also, you're streaming. Are you okay, Piff? Hello. About as straightforward and excellent as his building. How dare? Some of my buildings are excellent, thank you. Granted, not all of them, but some of them. Love a tactical assault unicorn. Got results. I have rhinovirus. Oh, dude. That's why you've been feeling crook still? Oh. Piff, that sucks. I'm sorry. Our Lord, who art in his living room, Gumstitch be thy name. Yes, yes. I come before you humbly in my pajamas. I only know these words because I played Kingdom Come. Fair? Fair. Trying to remember the line from the first season of Futurama when the crew are actually taken as slaves. And Fry's complaining about it being, you know, kind of similar to being slaves, and Leela has to point out to him that it is literally being slaves. They are literally slaves. I like hugs and kisses and mac and cheese. I cast Holy Smiting on this one. He is a non-believer, so I think he should be smote. Google says it lasts 7 to 10 days. Google is a lying liar who lies. I mean, is that a Google AI result, or is that a result from a website that Google found for you that has actual doctors and information? Because that's going to be a big difference. Crispy top on mac and cheese. Oh, yes. Making mac and cheese and then covering it in a mix of panko breadcrumbs and parmesan cheese and lemon rind, and then baking that to get the crispy top. Mwah. Could you not just cook it on a sheet pan and make mac and cheese crackers? Probably. Apparently Google AI is literally an underpowered, stripped, incapable fucking miscreant of a thing that pretends it's a proper AI as we know it today, which is hilariously funny. Oh, yeah, it's pure garbage. Where's the bacon in the mac and cheese? Not bacon. Fashion, not bacon. Speck. Trust me. You saute the onions and garlic, you add the speck, you render the fat from the speck, you deglaze the pan with a little bit of white wine, you make your cheese sauce with like Gruyere, Parmesan, and whatever other hard cheese you want, probably just tasty cheese. You cook your pasta, you combine all that, you get your crumble top, that's the panko breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, and lemon rind. Bake it. Mwah. I've heard enough. I'm going to your house immediately, start cooking. Don't make me hungry for pasta, it's fucking 11 PM. Fair. I'm so sorry. I'm already a devoted acolyte of Gumstitch, but as a high priest, I encourage peace between our schools of thought. You make mac and cheese, I bring booze. Yeah, fair enough. Midnight pasta, yes. But yeah, that's the really fancy mac and cheese that I like making. It's something else. It's something else. All right. So that's those. What do we need next? The next level down is going to have to be making pipes and making wire. Okay. I put chicken and like 4 cheeses and bacon. Yeah, that's valid as well. Stu, why are you making chocolate pudding at 3 in the morning? I've lost control of my life. We love cheese and love you all. Chocolate pudding is best served at 3 AM. I prefer chocolate mousse. Honestly, chocolate pudding's okay. I'll never turn down chocolate pudding. But chocolate mousse, better. Fuck, I want chocolate. Me too. Me too. and spring onions. You know what's really good in mac and cheese? Instead of spring onions or onion, use shallots. They've got a much more nuanced oniony flavour. Do you have to eat around the antlers? Huh? Oh, moose. Not a chocolate person? That's all right, Piff. We'll eat it for you and tell you how amazing it is. And you can just smile and nod, and then everybody wins. Why not both? I mean, chocolate mousse with a little bit of chocolate pudding on the side, a little bit of whipped cream, and some like dark chocolate shavings on top. Whoa. It's been decreed by our Lord I am making midnight pasta. Yes, go, Felix, go. Spring onions and shallots bless each other in the bowl of blessing and good food. True. Green onions have got such a sharp onion flavour. And the shallots are so mild. You put those together, you've basically just got an onion, really. You ever thrown a block of chocolate at someone so hard it shatters on impact? No, because I would never waste chocolate. Love that you're getting nothing done today. Yeah. They're going to introduce a moose to hunt. It's called the Shit Your Pants update. If you hit them hard enough, you won't have to share. Anyway, ad break. I need water. I'll be right back. Fashion Kenny, settle down. Oh my god, you guys are trying to get stopped by Automod. Oh, also, Death. What was your full username? Where is it? Hang on. Are you even still here? Oh, I think they may have left. Damn. I've got... That's why we use Wheel instead. Yes, as High Priest, I channel all of our faith into this last Derpcat summon. If it's not Golden Derp, you clearly don't believe enough, and I'll owe me $50 each. So, I have a new follow alert that, for some reason, doesn't seem to trigger. But, okay, so this is the weird thing, right? Last stream, I debuted the new follow alert. Jesus Christ. And it's this. Right? I debuted that last stream. Somebody followed, but it didn't go off. Lots of love, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye, Felix. It didn't go off. After stream, I raided out, right? But I still had OBS open. And the stream who I joined... The streamer there was like, hey, everybody, you know, go follow Gumstitch, etc., etc. Somebody did. I didn't have OBS open. I still had my headphones on. And that ta-da went off, and it startled the shit out of me. Like, what the fuck? So, it works, but it doesn't always work for some reason, and I don't know why. Anyway, should we all unfollow till you fix it? I wouldn't, because that'll ruin your stats with the channel. The rookie error? Go on. All right, so now next. There are stats. Yeah, I see them. And there's also follow age. I think I've got that set up. A friend of mine left their OBS open and went into their Twitch chat and spammed jump scares. You went into their chat. I love that. That's great. Safe to say I got a very angry voice message calling me a... Okay, yep. Does anyone really care about the stats? I don't think so, but I like seeing how long people have been following me for and various other bits and pieces. Okay, alright. So that's those now. So I need 21 constructors to make the pipes and the wire. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've got this command set up. What? I'm not following my own channel. In 5 years, it has 5.5 almost, dude. Met all of you guys playing PlanetSide 2. Right, so we're gonna smelt stuff. Maybe I do that down there. Ooh. No, but that's going to interfere with those, which I'll need for other things later. What if I had it, like, over here-ish? Feed it into these. Those feed upwards. Can it fit underneath? Maybe. They're pretty narrow. Actually, they're like a square wide each, aren't they? Constructor. Yes, they are a square wide. That's pretty cool. Okay, so square wide. Why have I been watching your nerd ass for 4 years? To be fair, you haven't been watching me that long. You just followed me for that long. It's because I follow and watch your nerd ass. To be fair... It's follow for follow, right? No, it wasn't. Gum's a huge follow to follow. Fuck off. There's nothing worse on this platform than people doing follow for follow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 21. Just join someone's stream, be funnier, and then get follows despite not being live. There's definitely a technique. And then ultimately we're going to need 11, 12 smelters. But first things first, I need to get this stuff done. Yep, okay. Is that train line? I need to work out, like, how the trains are going to factor into this as well. Because it'll have to come through that valley there, or that opening there. So have it go on this side of that line, and then it can come down this way, but come underneath these trains and go over there. Yeah. Hey, Lone Star. Lone Star. I watched those Star Wars things. Those were phenomenal. Holy crap, those were good. I can't wait for the third part. Nice onesie. Does it come in men's? Oh, yeah. Lone Star, thank you for enlightening me. Those were phenomenal. Like, I was gonna put them on and then just kind of like watch them on a secondary screen while I did something else, because I wasn't sure how engrossing they were gonna be, and I found myself just locked in. Absolutely locked in. Okay, all right. Yeah, so we have the train line come down here, maybe like beneath this line. Yeah. Okay, beneath this one, then it can sort of go over this way. Maybe over top? Maybe over top and then like around the valley. Hmm. Why the fuck was Letterkenny 10 years old? That's not allowed. Star Wars Tales Untold. Yeah. It was really good. So, thank you. Thank you, Lone Star. That was a good tip. Okay, so I could have the train line like run around and offload all the materials here. It does need to get past this. How good was the tip? Wouldn't you like to know? Could go over this, round behind it. Nah, no. We're gonna go underneath. Go underneath. We'll go down that way, and just skirt around that because we're gonna need that later. Oh, excuse me. Might need that at some point. Or do I just make these things over at the location where the mines are and just drone them over here? Someone told me the other day that avocado... Never knew I liked avocado. Oh my god. Just couldn't put my tongue on it. Pretty sad that a single person could do better than $1 billion+ company at making the fans happy. That's what happens when you have a single creative person who is not having to deal with higher ups above them who are not creative, wanting to get their nose in it. They're just left to do it. Fashion, in your part of Sydney, wait, you're not in Sydney, you're in Victoria, aren't you? Anyway, are Bradford pear trees common down in Victoria? Wait, is it Victoria or are you in Queensland? I cannot remember. Queensland? Queensland. I always think Victoria because like half of the ravens are in Victoria. Yeah, you're in Queensland. You don't eat pears. They don't fruit. You'd know if you'd encountered this tree. Star Wars is a dead IP that's getting the Weekend at Bernie's treatment. Unfortunately, yeah. But the things that Lone Star put me onto, really good and set not long after the, like sort of between the prequels and the original trilogy. Half in Vic, half in Queensland, and then there's me in Sydney. Yeah. I think that'll work, you know? I think that'll work. We bring the train around here. Or actually, maybe we bring the train around that way. No. My new idea, drones. How much can drones carry? I don't actually know. Right, 9 inventory slots. But I can't, like, dedicate slots to specific items. So I could have one drone deliver both items from over there, but it would probably end up filling up with one of them instead of the other. So you could just have 2 drones that deliver to 1 drone port here. That works. So what I'm hearing is I drive to Sydney. First thing I do is give you a schooner. There's some good beers around Sydney. There's some good places to get a beer around Sydney too. Yes, I like this plan, actually. I like this plan. The plan of having a drone deliver these ingredients. I like this plan. So I need 21 constructors. Beer is beer, it all tastes the same. I mean, you're not wrong, but some of it tastes better than others. So this being the case, I'm going to build like a little offshoot. Oh, do we build this further around the valley? I think we do. We build this further around the valley. Like, where though? I guess over there. It could go over there. He's so wrong. Gum, what the fuck, you know my country. I know. If bring me a genuine, good-tasting beer, maybe I'll believe you. Look, Kenny is from Belgium, the land of good beer, so... It's also a guy that's been doing Grand Admiral Thrawn series, where Thrawn explains different things like, why didn't the Death Star launch fighters? What? It did, though. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Fashion, I have a feeling that you maybe just don't have a taste for beer. Like, okay, for me, for example, white wine. White wine all tastes the same. All exactly the same. White wine is white wine. But beer, like, VB, very different to Asahi, for instance. Very different. Only Vader launched Blackwing. Wine is the silly grapes I drink because it was cheap. Yeah, we get the, if we're getting wine, we get cheap wine because wine all tastes the same. What am I doing? Okay, so... Yes. We're going to make the foundry for that place over here. Maybe up there? Ooh, it could go up there, actually. And then feed down. Getting a goon bag. Man, I haven't had a goon bag in forever. And non-Australians will have absolutely no idea what we mean by that. What I dread to ask is a goon bag. Yeah. So, you know, like cask wine that's in a cardboard box. Inside the cardboard box, it's in like that tin foil bag. That's a goon bag. Because goon is cheap wine. Yeah, cheap wine, so bad and poor quality, they put it in a plastic bag and said, fuck off. Yeah, you Aussies are weird. I don't know that we're responsible for putting wine in a bag. Canadians put milk in bags. That's weird. Can't spin the goon wheel anymore. Why not? People think I'm beating them. I still like telling non-Australians that, you know, we used to play Goon of Fortune at parties. Just watch one where he explains General Grievous. I'll have to watch those. I do love a bit of nerdy lore deep dive. Yeah, Goon of Fortune. Yeah. I've played Goon of Fortune. do I want this here? Maybe I want it somewhere else. God, I'm so indecisive tonight. I think it needs to be a gap between those two. No, maybe we do make this as an offshoot of this place. Do you reckon you can export the VOD along with the chat on this one, Gum? Hey, I don't need to export anything. It's just gonna be there on YouTube. Wine isn't wine without a screw top. Nobody's willing to admit that wine actually doesn't have a taste. We call it goon when it doesn't have the screw top. Maybe we build... Oh, here's an idea. What if I had like a landing pad in the middle of here over that pit that's just all landing pads? That's why I prefer mead. I've tried a few meads. I just can't get into it. I don't know why. I really like honey. But yeah, just not a big fan of mead. You know, I hear wine mums talk like that over here. What can I say? That could actually be really good. If this valley does end up getting covered with factories, having a landing pad in the middle, that could be really cool. Yeah, I like that. Okay, alright. So... Oh, right. No, I don't need these because I'm just going to build a landing pad here that's going to bring the things here. Duh. So I don't need the foundries. This place is basically done. I just need a landing pad. Okay. For all intensive purposes, I'm just going to build a landing pad out here. Just to get the goods off it. And later on we'll build a pad out there. Don't you have a good mead producers here in Texas? There's some good mead producers here in Sydney as well. I just don't like mead. He puts grog solo to shame. Grog solo. That's a term I haven't heard. What is grog solo? Is that just solo with alcohol in it? Ah, shit. Okay, don't have the materials, but we're making them here. It's grog by the ones from Cold Ones. Oh, it's just alcoholic solo. Okay. There's been a few like alcoholic lemonades over the years. Like there was Mike's Hard Lemonade. That was really good and it just disappeared. Why does everything I love get discontinued? Grog is a term for alcohol. Yeah. Grog is a term for alcohol everywhere. But out of all the alcoholic lemonades I've tried, Mike's Hard Lemonade was the best. Because it was like really sour. They didn't make it overly sweet. Okay, some pepper mead. Pepper mead. Gum hates those guys because they're funnier than him. What guys? The Cold Ones guys. Yeah, they probably are funnier than me. It's fine, I don't even care. Oh no, it's going to have to be two separate landing pads too, because if The output gets... Oh my god. There's so many, like, nearly great ideas in this game. Hello, Silent Vendetta. Welcome in. Haven't seen you around for a while. How you doing? Fresh habaneros offer a fruity flavor. Oh, that kind of pepper. Okay, cool. Because, like, in Australia, chili peppers, like habaneros, jalapenos, all that kind of stuff, we call them chili peppers or chilies. We don't call them peppers. Like, when you said pepper mead, I just immediately thought cracked black pepper. That's immediately where my mind went, because that's just what we know as a pepper. It's just cracked black pepper. The J's and H. I know fashion. I know. I know what I said. Now, why is that one not working? Is that around the wrong way? Oh, I was connected to the wrong one. Doy. Don't think you do. How dare you? It is a...
Someone has seen Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah. Someone hasn't seen Trailer Park Boys. It is a cornerstone of comedy, mispronouncing jalapeno. Trailer Park Boys is unbelievable. Kenny's a fan. Don't need to see Trailer Park Boys. No, I think you do. You live in Queensland? Yeah, still. Tell your fiance I watched the whole show too, and I'm a fan, and she has good taste, and I don't even mean in men necessarily.
Probably.
That's good. That's good, Kenny. Okay, so... Right. The light. So, rotors. Take you to Caboolture or Logan. I don't want to go to either of those places. Thank you. And you tell me how close to the show it is. I think we both know. Okay, steel pipes and wire. One of these needs to be steel pipes. Valley steel pipes, and this one is going to be Valley, God, was it rotors? Wire. It's wire. Valley wire. Okay. Cool. I like how this place is coming together, actually. I probably would have had this done like an hour and a half ago if I was doing this not on stream, but I've been having a very good time on stream tonight, yapping and talking shit with all of you. It's been marvelous fun. You're working in oh my god, working in Logan right now. That seems like a poor choice. I don't think anyone from Logan is watching. We've extended the time the horse is going to take by at least an hour and a half. Fuck. I've just got to start working on the horse offline. Stepping outside of the factory is an immediate reminder of how fucked the state is. Hey, but at least you don't have daylight savings. At least some decision makers in Queensland know what they're doing. Anyone from Logan who likes Logan isn't someone you should be talking to. You know, that's quite valid, actually. That Thrawn channel is called Chris Talks Legends. Okay, I'm going to write that down. Thank you, Lone Star. I can help you build it, but I can't promise I won't build a huge... Where's my pen gone? Okay, Chris Talks Legends. Chris Talks Legends. Thanks, Lone Star. I will check that out. Tales Untold. Okay, that's a separate one, is it? Alright. Just once, completely legally, I'm nuking Logan. If I had the chance to nuke anywhere in the world. Oh my goodness. No, not Denmark. Denmark is amazing. Is it Tales Untold? Tales Untold. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so, where's that coal? I think it's over here? Question mark? If only I had a way of finding the exact location of a resource in my pocket. Oh, they've changed this area a bit. Okay. In my first ever playthrough of this game, this is the coal I got first, but this area was quite different. Ooh, a summer sloop. Sorry, I meant Norway. I mixed them up. Yeah, that's fine. Norway we don't need. Denmark we need to keep, though. Oh my god, fashion, that's incredible. It's awful, but it's incredible. Okay, alright. Oh, it was just some local crackhead kids dressed up as them. Right, grand, wonderful. So, those, and those. Okay. Superb to think about. Absolutely. So we build a little facility here, right? We build a little facility here that is making steel and copper ingots. They're making pipe and wire, and we're loading that all onto drones and shipping it. Okay. Going to a video tonight of Norway getting nuked just for you. Thanks. Hi, Hermit. 1 hour of work left on this fine Sunday. No one should have to work on a Sunday. Except people in the retail shops I wish to visit on a Sunday. Those people, I need them to still be working. Okay, there's the copper. There's the iron. Ooh, copper's over there as well. Oh, cool. Well, I'm just going to make what I need to make over here-ish then. Considering working at a bar or nightclub for the silly money. Why don't you, Fashion? Why don't you? Do you have your RSA license? If it's even still called that? So that... You do? Well then why not? I remember when only grocery stores were allowed to be open on Sundays. Couldn't sell so much as a pencil on Sundays back then. You know, the world might be a better place if everything was just shut down on a Sunday. But then, the flip side of that, have banks open normal fucking hours during the week. Like, after hours. So that people can use them. RSA, RSG. Oh, right, okay, yep. Sorry, it's Sunday, hospital closed. Well, I mean, just, right, essential services. Mind you, though, the hospitals are open, but you won't find very many doctors. Good luck getting anything non-critical done on a weekend in a hospital. How dare they have lives outside of hospitals and a need to rest? How dare they? Sorry you're dying. Please come back Monday. Yeah. Would be on brand for American healthcare, though. Yeah. Our Walmarts have banks that are usually open till 7 p.m. That'd be handy. That'd be handy. Banks here, they open at 9 a.m. and they close at 4 or 5 p.m. So, business hours, when literally everybody is at work during the week. And they might be open on a Saturday from like 10 a.m. to midday, if you're lucky. 10 till 4 during the week? Yeah. The one nightmare of working night shift is just how inconvenient everything is at night. Yeah, but. Could get up early and go through all my shit during the day. That is really convenient. Like, long time ago, I did a job that was 4 days a week. Like, 11-hour days, 10-hour days. So it was still like a 40-hour week, but 4 days. And having that extra weekday off every week was not only brilliant in general, it also meant I could go out and do things I needed to do, like visit the post office, visit the bank, just do shit I needed to do. On the upside, you can stalk people at night and go boo. There isn't a 4 a.m. I want sushi, so you just go to bed hungry and mad. Now, when I worked in a grocery store as my first job, I'd finish work at 10 o'clock at night, and then ride my bike home through just completely dead suburb. It was kind of suburb, like, just, you know, after 9 p.m. It was dark, it was closed down, nobody was around. It was kind of cool. It was creepy. It was really weirdly creepy riding a bike along a completely deserted road that late at night. But it was nice, because I could ride my bike along the road. Okay, I'm going to build a little factory here, and I'm going to just stack it up. And this is where we're going to have the pipes and the copper wire. Funny part is I'm a natural night owl, so everything just seems extremely tight. Everything just seems so extremely tired for no reason to me, and I'll walk into a Coles Express or Macca's, and it's just a bunch of tired people, and I'm ready to do my nightly chores post working. I was a night owl when I was a teenager. I generally just didn't want to go to bed and go to sleep until like 2, 3 in the morning. Remember working at Toys R Us during Christmas. We were open from 8 a.m. to midnight from Thanksgiving to Christmas. Ugh. Got worse as an adult for you? Dear God, please kill me. It's okay, fashion. It's gonna be okay. If I don't go to bed before 12, I'll be awake until 7. Oof. That's rough, dude. That's rough. So I need 5 of them, 7 of them. They can be on the bottom floor. We can make this messy. We can make this real messy. Just for the hell of it. So I need these. I need 7 of these. Just put them all in here. Just jam them all in. Grew up playing D&D. What's sleep? Oh, I love D&D. Love a bit of D&D. How many of these can I fit in here? If I need 7. Yeah. We can absolutely do this. Seven. Lovely. And these are to make copper. Sleep equals long rest, yeah. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's, but instead of animatronics, it's the local streetwalkers trying to steal the tires off my ute. Fantastic. Grew up on early internet. I sleep to forget the things I've seen. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? Can I get rid of that one? Hello, garden. Incoming! Holy balls. Hello, kin. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. How you doing, kin? How's your Satisfactory mega ultra hard mode going? Sleep when I'm 6 feet under. So will we all. Like the lighting out behind you? Thank you. I'm quite fond of it. I'm quite fond of it. It does things. It does things. I need to give it more things to do, but it does things and I like it. That's a lot of people. Are all of you going to behave and pay for parking your car, or am I going to have to hand out fines? Don't have a car, I already have regrets. No. That's not true. It's called spiritual unrest, or ghosting, as the kids say. Hang on, what? What is? Garden, what is? What have I missed? Can we make the lighting play Bad Apple? No, but... What an interesting idea. Uh-oh, it was a mod. But how you doing, Crest? What's going on? Kenny, stop shouting at the guests. Alright, that's that floor. Hey, it worked! Holy crap, it actually worked! And it also made that go. Oh no, he's got the broom. Doing solid, about to eat chicken nuggets. Ah, oh, chicken nuggets. Man, I love chicken nuggets. Okay, so that's gonna be... Yeah, we'll put it there. We'll put it there. Next floor. Did that change color because of the follow? Yes! Yes, it did. There's also a couple of redeems. I keep meaning to add more, but there's this one. Love technology. I pressed a button in Germany and it changed lights in Australia. Crazy to think about, right? Good luck. I'm going to run. Have a great stream. No worries, Ken. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're having fun with Satisfactory. I'll catch you later, dude. No jumping. You walk, floor boy. Okay. All right. You could absolutely play Bad Apple. I said it could. It can't right now, but I could make it do it. Wait, I'll be back. I have to shake my air fry basket. Jetpacks and jumping, same input. However, Garden, if I just run off an edge and then hold the keyboard, hold the spacebar, I'm not technically jumping. The jetpack will activate without me jumping. Or are we being that specific? Fine. No jumping? Do you walk off the edge of a cliff? No, you jumped. Fall. I fell. Hey, Quinn. Kia ora. Want to hear a Mario 64 scream? Interesting thing to add to this. How you gonna get back up? I have the power of stairs. Somewhere. I have the power of stairs somewhere. Where are they? Architecture? There. Also ladders. Yes. Shwoop. Stairs? Oh, stairs, ew. I thought that was going to be a we hardly knew her joke. Salutations, friend. Been lurking most of the stream. How you doing, bud? I'm doing fantastic, Quinn. I'm doing fantastic. How are you? Today I went and visited my parents. Was going to visit them with Minigum, but she is recovering from a ski trip that she went on, a school ski trip. And she also has a cold. So she has stayed home with her mum. I went and visited my parents, did a bunch of housework for them, hung out with them a bit. Jots in notebook, alert OSHA, no stairs prior to yeeting self off building to prove a point. There is very little I won't do to prove a point in this game. Right next to another summer sloop. Probably, yeah. Oh yeah, right there. Saw you were doing some housework at the folks. Oh yeah, I popped into Bex's stream and mentioned that. Right, yeah. Can you stairway to heaven? Technically. I guess. How's your weekend been, Quinn? Yesterday, I went out and got myself a new pillow because my old pillow was giving me a sore neck. The new pillow also gives me a sore neck. I now have another new pillow. Fingers crossed. We're sore neck pillow buddies. We are. Hopefully, neither of us will be for much longer. What do I need for these? Where's my thing? I need... Right. I need foundries next. How many foundries? 5. All right. Need to sit on the pillow, deflate it. I don't think that'll help. Usually fashion, I put my head on the pillow, not my butt. Crest. What was... Fingers crossed 3 for 3. Yeah. Yeah. I like your mic quality a lot. Comes to you. Oh, thank you, Crest. You know, Kin said the exact same thing the second time he rated me. It's taken me a really long time to get my mic to sound the way I want it to sound. But I think all the effort was worth it. Been a weird week. Had to take an impromptu trip over to the coast, which has seen me in absentia for several days. Looking forward to getting back into some streams and the like tomorrow. I hope everything's okay, Quinn. Butt pillows have holes for your head. Okay. Your mic's perfect. Like, don't ever touch its settings again. Perfect. Thank you. That's really good to hear, actually, because it's something that has caused me a great deal of stress trying to get my my mic sounding good. Oh, are you kidding? He's gonna touch them settings, don't you worry. Shush. It may seem like Gum's new to streaming, but he's actually got years on it. Thanks. Thanks. I can jump. I can fly. Certified Unk. Oh. By the way, I'm on my first Satisfactory playthrough. How many playthroughs is yours? So this is my second. This is my second playthrough. Thanks, Quinn. My first was before the full release of the game, and I got up to like phase 3 or something. Phase 4. I got to the start of phase 4. The W key is not an in-game action. If you'd like to rephrase that as walking forwards. This is your first time you've reached this far. Yes, this is the first time I've gotten this far into it. And, be careful. Crab Rave has put people in the hospital before. Okay, alright, well. Just reached aluminium. This right here, this is my aluminium factory. All of that there. Everything's fine. Sister was away for work and needed some assistance. Took a couple of days off to go give her a hand. Oh, good. Okay, cool. Good. That's really good. All right. So I want to go over there. But I need to walk backwards. Okay. Very nice. Very cool. Now I'm going to put you on your throne. That is my second monitor and play the game myself on the first. Why, thank you. It's very kind of you. Oh, the slide doesn't work backwards. Oh, fashion, you've done me in. Actually, does it work sideways? Sure doesn't. How long have you been playing it, Crest? Because this specific playthrough, my first playthrough, I started in early access. This playthrough, I started when they went to full release. Enjoy the scenery in reverse. I've never seen it this way before. It's interesting. Oh, hey! Well, yeah. How about that? Immersosphere.
Witness a single strand of the tapestry.
Wee. You are McFucking welcome. Promptly walks off a cliff. Look, I might. Okay, there's the train line. Okay, we're nearly there. Nearly there. I'll wait till Crest comes back to address their response. Turning around is cheating. Hey, the stipulation was I couldn't walk forwards. Turning around is not walking forwards. That venture took 3 minutes. What a fun way to torment you. So happy you enjoyed that. This isn't even where I want to be. I want to be further over behind me. Besides the point. It's my stream. I can cheat if I want to. Ban turning left next time. It puts extra stress on the wrist. Oh, that was so bad when you guys banned me turning left. That was so bad. You're back. Welcome back. So, yes. You got the game when it hit 1.1 release, but you played very messy beginner ways this time. You're giving it a proper shot. That's so fair though. Like, it is the kind of game that there's really no wrong way of playing it. As long as you're enjoying it and you're making progress, assuming progress is what you want to do. That was you. It was you, Kenny, yeah. There'll be more creative torture. I hear looking up is bad for your neck. Years ago, I was streaming Planetary Annihilation, which is a massive RTS. What is the punishment if you perform banned actions? There has been much talk about what to set as the punishment. I haven't actually firmly set a punishment. One idea that was floated was I take a bite of coriander, because I cannot fucking stand coriander. So that's an option. Or I, like, bite a chili pepper or something. There. Yes, Crest. So, my first playthrough was very messy as well. It was very much a learning process. This one? Do you want soap? No, it's not soap. No. Not chew ice for a whole year as punishment? No. I mean, the good news is there's no way you could enforce that, Kenny. Coriander is the name of the neighbor's pet. Yeah, I've got to go next door and bite their dog. The same boat as you. Yeah, so ground coriander seeds taste like soap to me. Coriander leaves, or what Americans call cilantro, absolutely vile. The worst thing I've ever tasted. Ruins any meal that it's in. Like, beyond disgusting. Cannot stand it. Reusable torture is taking a shot of hot sauce. Very true. Very true. Has to be a ghost pepper? Wow. Are you trying to kill me? Are you trying to kill me? Unsubscribe. Oh, that's mean. Why would you do that? How could you come back stream after stream and tease me if you unsubscribe? So funny it gets the pin. Cilantro, isn't that the gambling card game? That's pretty good. Cilantro hater? Absolutely. Absolutely. I like pretty much all fruits and vegetables, all herbs, all spices, except coriander. The devil weed can get in the bin. But Crest, so this is how my current playthrough has expanded over time. This was Maybe you chew a raw onion. Oh my god. That's an option. It's an awful option, but it's an option. You've gone from ghost pepper to scorpion. Crest, this is where I started, right? There's 4 iron nodes here, and I started here. And then I built this place. This place makes, like, all the early iron-related materials. You started in grass fields? No. So in my original playthrough, I started in grass fields. This playthrough, I started in whatever the forest is called. So the start that's like here-ish. And then I walked over here because I wanted a different start. You like my architecture? Thank you. Thank you. My goal for this playthrough, which I'm currently failing, but still, my goal for this playthrough is to build everything into nice structures. I'm not good at architecture in this game, but I'm giving it a red hot go. And some of the things I've built so far I'm quite fond of. Perfect torture, you have to make a horse that actually looks like a horse. We'll be here all night. We'll be here all night. Make a wheel of torture so the punishment is decided by fate. Learning as you go. Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? It's my method of creative building in this and other games like it is throw stuff at the proverbial wall and see what sticks, see what I like. Like I got this place, right? With windows and like cornerstones and all that. I've got the trains going underneath there, which I really like. Quite fond of the cement mixer torture. That's where I started my first game. Second was Grassy Fields. Current one is the Sandy Dunes to the northwest. Never really made it past oil though. There's so... The way this game grows in requirements exponentially from phase to phase is just absurd. Shot of Bailey's liquor and lemon juice. Okay. I am willing to start setting up some of these punishments. Problem is I'm really disorganized and I will forget. And that's why, like, a bite of coriander is possibly the easiest I could do. Because all it requires is a bunch of coriander, and I'm sure my fiancé would be happy to actually have coriander in the house. Because she loves coriander, but we generally don't have it because I complain. That's why I'm thinking of, like, things you might have around or could keep for a long time. Yeah, it's fair call. Absolutely fair call. Right, I'm going to drop off this shipment to the space elevator, and then unfortunately I'm going to have to end stream. It is 20 after 10. Need to go to bed. Try out this new pillow, yada yada yada. Get this guy a shot collar. I like how your factories look. Mine usually end up being flat platform or ugly box. That's the thing, right? In my original playthrough of this, everything was just flat platforms. I'm trying to be better at designing things. Get this guy fucking puppers. If only we had that here. I'm really, really happy with this place. I look at other people's designs, like some of the stuff that Kin has made. His architecture puts mine to shame. However, I'm still very pleased with, like, this place, right? This is my central hub. I'm gradually setting up more and more, I nearly said vacuum tubes. These things that go to various places and connect to here. Alright, that's 2 of the requirements done. probably would have had another one done tonight if I wasn't streaming this. Okay, let's go for a ride down here, and then I'm gonna end stream. Well, we'll raid out to somebody, and then we'll end stream. Hot Ones challenge stream, get it done. The thing is, my spice tolerance is abysmally low. What the? Why are you broken now? Ugh, I'll fix that another time. My spice tolerance is... Thank you, yes. My spice tolerance is flour. Because he's white. Look, stop being racist. It's not because I'm white. That's why it'll be fun. Mildly hot things, I'm fine with. You can't, you're Belgian. Fair. It's in your DNA, so sorry. As I start getting above mild, I will have trouble breathing, I will be sweating. It's not a good time. I get dizzy. You all just want to kill me, clearly. Anyway, I need to raid out. I need to end stream, or I'm never gonna stop yapping. Punishment, build the fucking horse already. Dude, chili oil will fix all of that? How? How so? Alright, let's see. Who do we have who is live? Don't actually have many people on my list who are live right now. It's like the most potent way to consume spice. It will linger on your tongue for a long time. What's that, babe, what's that really super spicy paste that we got on Max's recommendation? Yeah, that's right. Not ketchup mayonnaise. Yeah. I unfortunately might have a solution. While he's distracted, donate to my Patreon. Yeah. Here's the link to the Patreon. Sambal Olek. Sambal Olek. Thank you. That. So, my friend Max is from Southeast Asia, right? And when I was asking him about this, he said, that is not a spice for white people. He knows what my spice tolerance is. He's like, no, you don't. You'll die. We got this for my fiance because she loves really spicy stuff. Also recommend Lao Gan Ma. Okay. Yeah, so I've got this. Thanks, babe. So that's an option. Can expect a Wheel of Fortune style punishment wheel for the next stream. Maybe. Clearly the better half then. Why do you think I'm with her? And let's... Ooh, what's Drongo doing? No more room in hell? What is that? Nice spoonful would cure everything. I think it'll kill me. Time to think of ways to fuck him up. Glad I caught the Gumstitch spice tolerance talk. Zombie shooter but hard. Yeah, looks like they're quite busy. Alright. We're gonna go visit a Kiwi. I think he's Kiwi. Oh, he's Australian. Anyway, he's doing Factorio. I think we're gonna go visit him. One sec. Yeah, we're gonna go visit him. He's doing Factorio. Hey! It worked again! Thank you very much for the follow. Maybe you're a Kiwi? We're visiting a fruit? Yes, a kiwi fruit. Yeah. Kapow. We call him Matua Gumstitch. Oh. Anyway, thanks everybody for being here. It's been a really fun stream tonight. It's been mental chat. Absolutely mental chat. But thanks for hanging out. Thank you for letting me test run jokes here for my stand-up. Anytime, Kenny. Anyway, see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.